Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 3 of What Is It That We Need? And what is it that we need in rural America or urban America? We have so much happening with our country, and there's so much going on in so many different ways. And what are we doing to protect our mental health? I don't care where you live. If you live in a different foreign country, you could live in, you know, Canada, you can live in Iceland. I've heard from people from all over the globe. Some people are in the rural areas, some are in the urban areas. What is it that we can do to improve our mental health? And I think I said yesterday the reason that I started this channel was because I heard a speaker talking about there's not enough people talking about mental health and what we can do to advocate for mental health, and that's why I started this whole Seed in the Sand. Was because Kathy's Corner of Seed in the Sand was because I wanted to feel connected when it was kind of like 2020 and everything was detached. And so now it's 2026 and we are still, I personally don't feel attached to my country, to my neighbors, to my friends. I don't have a lot of friends. Really, the only, maybe a handful of friends that I talk to, and the people that are, commenting every day on my YouTube channel, they're my friends because I know that they're there. I know that they're with me. We're together. We're working together. And they support me and I support them. And we are all kind of connected. And I want that on a kind of a global scale, to feel connected, to feel togetherness, to feel like we belong. Everybody belongs. And I want everybody to find this channel and say, hey, you know what? Life isn't a bunch of sunshine and roses all the time. If you're going to be negative, then be negative, but you can't be negative all the time. It's got to be that, sometimes things are going well and then sometimes things aren't going well at all. And I think in my case, with the house and everything, people are calling me negative that are at fault. They're saying, "Oh, she's negative." It's not that I'm negative. I'm just pointing out the obvious, the facts, the realities that there's problems. We have problems and we have to address them and we have to fix them, and it's not all my fault. I walked into this place, yes, I walked into this place, and yes, it needs a lot of work. But that's not my fault that you sold me a house under lies and duress when I was in a time of duress. So, you can call me negative all you want and say that you're a positive person and I'm a negative person and I'm bringing you down. I'm saying we have a problem and we need to address that. And oh my gosh, this just brings me back to when I was with the school and I was fighting for my daughter for services. I was considered the negative person. The man at the school did a talk for years and years and years and years about negative people being negative and making you negative. And that was addressed to me. It was like specifically for me, saying that I was negative and I brought him down. And I'm not holding that. I'm not holding that anymore. That's not what happened. What happened was we had a problem and you refused to fix it. You refused to address it. You refused to work together. Oh, this is really pumping me up, man, because this is the core of it. And then to be called negative on top of it, to be called the problem on top of it, to be called, the one that has the issues on top of it, it just made me that much sicker. It just made me that much more, feeling bad about myself. Because I was considered the problem when all I was trying to do was address the problem. So, anyway, yeah, that one hit a core today. That was a core thing that happened to me. When there's a problem and needs to be addressed, and people are like, "Oh, you're bringing me down." No, I'm not. I'm just saying that there's a problem and it needs to be addressed. So, all right. This is the classic tarot cards. And Lord Jesus, please help us. Pick 3 cards. 1 for the past, 1 for the present, and 1 for the future. So for the past, we have the Emperor. Just breathe that in. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. For the present, we have too many cards. We'll try that again. Okay, for the present we have the Stand Your Ground, which is the 7 of Wands. Hold your ground. Don't let them push you around. They are going to fight, but you're going to fight back. And the future is the 6 of Wands. A lot of wand cards. 6 of Wands. We'll do one more. See if we can get a major arcana card out of this. No, it's the 4 of Swords. Rest and relax, rejuvenate, take care of ourselves. Let's see if we can do one more. Well, it's not a major arcana card, but it's a togetherness card, which is good. The 2 of Cups. So that is wonderful, and it makes me feel better to think that in the future everything's going to kind of just mesh together. We'll have our cups, and we'll say cheers and say, you know what, this was all worth it. It was all worth it in the end. So, all right. And these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. And they look like this. Hi, Daisy. Oh, you just love looking at me when I do this, don't you? Hi, sweetie. You love my cards. Yeah. You like being part of this. Yeah. Oh, yes. I can't. There you are. There you are. She just watches for me to do my cards every day. All right, so, sorry, I have to get my glasses or I won't be able to see anything. And it says, it's always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Looks like that. And number 38. You may have lost your way on the spiritual path you started on, but help is always at hand when you need it. The guardian spirits that light our universe always know when you are on the path and are only a thought away from you. They are telling you that when the way is unclear, it is time to stop and take stock of where you have come from, rather than make hasty decisions about your future. Now it is time for you to ask for assistance and allow the light beings to gently lead you to a place that you can pause and wait for life's clouds to clear. Wonderful. Love it. We can wait for a place for the clouds to clear. And I really didn't put it together that my life repeats itself. It kind of goes in circles. I don't know if anybody else's path does that, where they kind of repeat themselves. And my repetition is that I'm labeled as a negative person. And when I'm addressing a problem, I'm seen as being negative. And I am not, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to fix the problem that I have. We'll see where it goes. So, all right. Wishing everybody a beautiful day, and we'll chat with you tomorrow.